The lesson.
Oh yeah.
Then the second one's come out. Mm-hmm. Now you weren't on the second one, or you were on the second one?
No, I was on the second one. That.
And then is that because by the time you did the launch for the first one, you were just kind of...
Yeah, I think I was just trying to do my own thing at that point. I probably should have at the time, but I wasn't getting involved with other people. I was sort of just sticking to my main roots and my friends who did their thing and not really branching out. So yeah, that's when Hunter's track, that Jam Roll, that got a lot of success from that. There's a lot of good tracks on there.
Did you know Hunter personally?
Yeah, I knew him for years. When I got flown over to Perth in 2001, and he was one of the first dudes that, annoyed the shit out of me. The Optimus and that were there, and he pulls out the Lambrusco. You got to drink it, boys. It's just the yellow red wine. Like, oh yeah, it was terrible. It was warm. Drink more, drink up. And I'm trying to be nice because I don't know these blokes. But yeah, it turned out to be a real good friend. All of them did, all those Perth guys. Real nice blokes.
And then, so I guess, RIP, he's no longer with us. But, from the time that you guys spent together, do you have any, real memorable Hunter stories?
The first one that comes to mind is that stayed at my house a couple of weeks. I said, don't wash the fucking whiskey glasses, just leave them, you're going to break one. Come back that night, there's only 5 of them left out of my set of 6. There's some special crystal ones I had. I'm like, I fucking told you, Hunter. Just wouldn't listen. We used to diss each other. He'd be the dude. I'm like, I've been out, it's 4 a.m, walking home, call Hunter. Just start dissing him. Just diss me back. That's sort of the relationship we had. We just make jokes and just hang up, not even end it nicely, yeah, fuck you. And just then we'd see each other, it's all hugs and love, we had this funny little, this is how Hunter was. He was a lot of fun.
And then how difficult was it for you when you got the news that he was sick?
Well, it was actually one of those occasions. I'm in Hobart coming back from a gig and some dude was yelling at me across the street or something. I felt a bit threatened. It was all a bit weird. Just I'll just pick up my phone, talk to someone, and called up Hunter. And just the same old thing, how you going, you shithead? And this thing, he goes, oh, did you hear I got cancer? I was like, oh man. I thought he was joking. He's like, I'm serious. And I was like, oh fuck. And then went back to the hotel and thought about it for a while, and then Bigfoot had told him, and it was just I just couldn't believe it. You just don't expect it. And it sort of happened so quickly and got him so quickly. And he was such a happy-go-lucky dude. He just just loved life. He was passionate about his music. Didn't matter if you were the wackest MC or the best MC, he didn't care. You're a part of the music and I love you, and he just supported everybody. He was just fun to be around. Sure, he swore a bit and he had some silly tracks here and there, but he's just a lovely bloke.
And then, so did you have a hand in, because they do I don't think they do it anymore, but they did the Hunter Cup for...
The game.
Yeah. So did you have a hand in either organising or playing?
Yeah, well, we organised the wake, which was for people that weren't going to fly to WA. So I was just outside the MCG, just contacted everyone, said if you want to come down. And it was Briggs that said to me, we're having a kick, and we should have a game, this and that, a bit of talk. And he goes, yeah, you're the dude to organise it. You organise things, you do it. It's all right. And I spoke to Heater and Stubacker and Deadly. They're like, yeah, we're on board, we'll help you, a little 4-man team thing. And went from there, just started making phone calls, and again, naive, not knowing what you're meant to do. Made these Pope forms and pay thousands of dollars to have grounds and all this other shit. I had no idea. Public liability, you learn it as you go. So yeah, put those together. First one, second one, I met my wife at the second one. So that was good. Still together today, so that's a lovely thing. And then the third one went over to Perth, which I really didn't want us to win because I wanted WA to have their the final, that lovely thing, and they almost won at the end and it just didn't happen. I was actually a bit soured by it because I was a bit I wanted them to have the glory. But all the dudes flying from Melbourne, we're not coming here to lose a game. So they're serious, they want to play this game of footy. And the first 2 games were the WA, they were 4 or 5 goals in front. Only the last quarter that the Kings came back and actually won it, but then WA it was the other way around. I was hoping they'd just stretch it out an extra 10 minutes. The Melbourne, all the Kings players, everyone was getting bad knees and it was all falling apart. And come on, WA. They didn't. And then before the WA game, we ran out. I went to pick the ball just bounced it, went to pick it up, leaned down my left hand and full tweaked my back. And I was it happens to be every now and then, I just knew I'm not going to be able to play. So I went out, I played maybe 5 minutes of the whole game.
Yeah, wow.
So it was my back, and it was the whole they didn't win. It was a bit disappointing. The gig was good, and everyone was in good spirits. I just would have liked it to end that way.
And then, like, it doesn't get done now. I mean, do you know why?
I
It
just
stopped.
didn't want to do it anymore. By the end of it, it was it's a lot of work, and like the first one, my mate Crispin got knocked out cold. He went off to hospital. It took him a few weeks to come back and be normal again. And then the second one, Heater did his shoulder, and I just I don't want to sort of feel responsible for it. I do miss the footy training. We did love doing that. We missed the games, good thing, but it turned out good. It was just 3 games and ended. A lot of people, like the big heavy dudes, lost a whole lot of weight, got healthy. Other people got off the cigarettes, and it really helped a lot of people's lives. And even people over there that became a part of something, because we just put it out to anyone, whoever wants to be a part of this, send us an email and you're on the team. So the people who might have just loved SBX over there and now they're best mates with them. And everyone it's a nice little community they've got going on.
The last 2-7. Oh yeah.